Dexamethasone is a glucocorticoid, a group of hormones that reduces the body's immune response. Dexamethasone is a strong corticosteroid, which reduces inflammation by suppressing the movement of an immune cell known as polymorphonuclear leukocytes, and reducing the permeability of capillaries. Dexamethasone also increases surfactant production and increases serum vitamin A concentration. Dexamethasone also inhibits the action of prostaglandin and inflammatory cytokines, small proteins that influence the interaction and communication between cells. Inhibits the process of equal cell division, granulocyte analysis, and improvement of pulmonary circulation, and works as a substitute for adrenal hormones in people with problems with it. Dexamethasone has recently been shown to be effective in treating the emerging COVID-19 virus. You should get medical advice as soon as possible if one of the following symptoms appears when using dexamethasone: muscle weakness or relaxation, blurring of vision, tunnel vision, eye pain, or seeing halos around the lights, shortness of breath, the appearance of swelling, and a rapid increase in weight, severe depression, change in behavior and thinking, seizure, stool black, or blood in the stool or urine, fast or slow heartbeat, pancreatitis, which results in severe pain in the upper stomach, goes to the back, vomiting and nausea, low level of potassium in the body, which results in leg pain, constipation, arrhythmia, palpitations, increased urination and thirst, or feeling numbness and numbness, high blood pressure, which is accompanied by severe headache, blurred vision, and nose bleeding, extreme hot flashes, mood swings, severe bone pain, frequent infectious diseases. Dexamethasone side effects: fluid retention, increased appetite, mood changes, sleep disturbances, skin rash, bruising, or discoloration of the skin, the emergence of acne, an increase in sweating, an increase in hair growth, headache and dizzy, nausea and vomiting, stomach upset, changes in the menstrual cycle, changes in the shape and locations of fat distribution in the body, high blood sugar, heartburn, excessive allergic reactions such as difficulty breathing, swelling of the lips, tongue, right, face, or urticaria. What are the uses of dexamethasone? Dexamethasone is used to treat conditions associated with infections, immune system disorders, and hormone deficiency. These conditions include the following: infections in general, and is used specifically to reduce swelling, edema associated with spinal and brain tumors, and to treat eye infections. Allergic reactions, rheumatoid diseases, such as rheumatoid arthritis, rheumatoid spondylitis, lupus, and others. Skin diseases, such as pemphigus, Stevens-Johnson syndrome, various types of skin infections, and severe psoriasis. Severe seizures of some intestinal diseases, such as ulcerative colitis. Episodes of sclerosis and myasthenia gravis. Previous treatment for chemotherapy, to reduce inflammation and side effects associated with cancer drugs, such as nausea and vomiting. Adrenal insufficiency, some respiratory problems, such as asthma. Some types of cancer, such as leukemia and fibroids, lymphoma. Improving appetite in cancer patients with severe appetite problems. Diagnosis of Cushing's syndrome. What are the precautions for using dexamethasone? Before starting the use of dexamethasone, you should inform the doctor of the specialist if the patient has or has previously suffered from the following health conditions: liver disease, such as cirrhosis, kidney disease, thyroid disorders, malaria, TB, osteoporosis, as steroids increase the risk of osteoporosis, muscle disorders, such as myasthenia gravis, diabetes, as steroids can increase blood sugar or urine, glaucoma, or cataracts, eye infection with herpes, stomach ulcers, ulcerative colitis, diverticulitis, or inflammatory bowel disease, depression, or other mental illness, congestive heart failure, hypertension, blood clotting disorders. Dexamethasone may mask the symptoms of an infection, or increase the risk of a severe infection, so medical care should be sought in the event of injuries, or note any symptoms of infection, such as prolonged suffering from sore throat, fever, cough, and pain during urination, muscle pain, People who use dexamethasone for long periods are advised to wear medical bracelets, or keep a warning card with them that explains this patient's use of dexamethasone, as the necessary doses may change if the body is subject to unusual pressure, such as severe illnesses, fever, or infectious diseases, or surgery, or medical emergencies. People who use dexamethasone should avoid direct contact with people who have recently received the oral polio vaccine, or the flu vaccine that is inhaled through the nose. Avoid people with chickenpox or measles, and obtain immediate medical care in the event of one of these diseases. You should reduce or stop consuming alcohol while using dexamethasone, especially for people who suffer from stomach ulcers, or who use high doses of aspirin or other arthritis medications, as consuming alcohol increases the risk of bleeding in the stomach and intestine. Using dexamethasone for a long time may slow the growth of children, so the child's growth should be monitored, and follow up with the doctor continuously to make sure the child grows naturally, and take the necessary action in the event of any problems. Dexamethasone should not be stopped suddenly after long-term use, as this may lead to withdrawal symptoms, such as fatigue, fever, and muscle and bone pain. As it should be stopped gradually as directed by the doctor, in addition to the need to not change the dose without doctor consultation. Dexamethasone is considered one of the drugs that fall under Category C, in terms of safety during pregnancy, that is, it can be used with caution in pregnancy if the expected benefit outweighs the potential damage, with no human studies proving its safety. And that dexamethasone is put in the mother's milking, therefore, use during breastfeeding should be avoided. Prefer not to conceive if the husband or wife uses dexamethasone, and it is recommended to use barrier contraceptives, such as male condoms during the period of use. Since children born to mothers who have used dexamethasone during pregnancy for a long time may suffer from low steroid hormones, and they may have symptoms such as nausea, persistent vomiting, severe diarrhea, fatigue, which requires medical attention. Can rumen be removed in 2 days? There are too many diets, weight loss programs, and tricks that promise to lose weight easily and quickly in 2 days or a week, but most of these diets promote ineffective methods, and are considered in some cases unhealthy, and very dangerous. So the basis for successful long-term weight loss is to make lasting changes in lifestyle and healthy habits by following a healthy diet with increased physical activity, which results in a reduction of 0.5 kilogram to 1 kilogram per week. 1, 2, 3. It should also be noted that some beliefs and allegations spread among people that it is possible to burn fat in one area of the body, but not in other areas, like the stomach, for example, and although these allegations were very popular, this is in fact incorrect and ineffective. The body stores fat so that it can be used as a source of energy when needed, and when it starts burning it, it takes it from all parts of the body and not from one region, and turns it into fatty acids and glycerol in the bloodstream. 4. But there are some tips that can be followed to lose weight in the whole body in addition to belly fat, which we will mention in this article. Tips for getting rid of belly fat. The accumulation of fat in the abdominal area is a major risk factor for developing type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and other chronic diseases. Although losing fat in this area is difficult, there are many tips that can be followed to lose weight. Therefore, reducing abdominal excess fat, It should be noted that there will not be much effect when following each advice separately, and to get good results, you must combine different methods that are usually linked to food and a healthy overall lifestyle. So changing the lifestyle in the term lifestyle is the key to losing belly fat and losing excess weight. And among these methods we mention the following. 5. Eating sources of water-soluble fibers, which in turn promotes weight loss, due to its ability to absorb water inside the intestine, and forming a gelatinous mass, which reduces the speed of food passing through the digestive system, and increases the feeling of satiety, as it reduces the amount of calories that the body absorbs from food, and from sources rich in this fibers, flax seeds, avocados, legumes and raspberries. Avoid foods that contain trans fats, also called trans fats, and this can be achieved by reading the ingredients label for prepackaged and prepared foods. And these fats are often listed in the name of partially hydrogenated fats, and it is worth noting that these fats have been linked to a high rate of infection, heart disease, insulin resistance, body fat gain in the abdomen. 5. In a study of animals published in the journal Obesity, during which the animals were given foods containing high amounts of trans fats as part of a diet that provided them with appropriate calories for a period of 6 years. And it was found that these foods increased the percentage of weight gain and the accumulation of fat in the abdominal region even without increasing the amount of calories than these animals needed. 6. Reducing stress levels, because it stimulates the adrenal glands to produce cortisol, also known as the stress hormone. As high levels in the body may lead to increased appetite, fat storage in the abdominal area, and engaging in enjoyable activities, practicing yoga or meditation can help relieve stress. 5. Stay away from drinks that contain sugars, as soft drinks, as well as fruit juices, as the age of fruits leads to the loss of fiber, which makes it contain only sugar, and therefore it is advisable to drink water instead of juices. After which it is possible to gradually reduce the foods that contain sugars in general, and it is advised in the event that you feel the need to eat something sweet, eating a grain of fruit, like an apple. 7. Having an active lifestyle. It is important for those trying to lose belly fat to increase their exercise, to get rid of excess fat in their bodies. Therefore it is important to adhere to sports activity, but without being involved in exercising, as this may increase stress hormone levels. Cortisol, which as mentioned previously is linked to an increase in the accumulation of fat in the abdominal area, so it can start with a light exercise, as a daily practice of brisk walking to stimulate metabolism in the body. 7. Reducing carbohydrates, and refining them in particular, which helps in losing fat, including rumen fat, and a very low diet with carbohydrates is not required to achieve this. 5. In a sufficient amount of sleep. Sleep is considered important for the health of the body in general, as it gives the body a rest and an opportunity to recover. In addition to that, sleep may have an effect on weight as well. 8. In a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, and was conducted on persons aged 60 years or over, sleeping less than 5 hours, or more than 8 hours a day, was found to be associated with increased obesity. 9. Drinking water half an hour before meals. Some studies have shown that this increases weight loss by 44% in the long run. 10. Choosing foods that are less processed, which are considered healthier, and overeating are prohibited. 10. Eating slowly, as this leads to a feeling of satiety, and increased secretion of hormones responsible for weight reduction. 10. Body fat distribution and rumen measurement. Measuring a waist circumference of more than 102 centimeters in men, or more than 89 centimeters in women, indicates an unhealthy increase in abdominal fat. This is known by measuring the waist by following the following steps. 11. 12. Standing and placing the measuring tape around the stomach directly above the hip bones. Ensure that the tape measure is comfortably and evenly surrounded, while avoiding pressure on the skin. Relax and breathe and then take the measurement without sucking the stomach in. Slimming and weight loss. The body weight is changed by changing the amount of energy that is gained from food, and the amount of energy that is consumed during daily activities. And this energy is measured in units of calories. It should be noted that a healthy weight loss process is not only limited to a specific diet. It is about a continuous lifestyle that includes long-term changes in your daily eating habits and exercise. Is it possible to lose the abdomen and buttocks with herbs? Many people are searching for easy and fast ways to lose fat, especially those that are concentrated in the hips, abdomen, arms, and thighs, but many studies have proven ineffective in losing weight in certain areas of the body. However, there are other proven ways to lose fat in the body, while resistance exercises help to strengthen, grow, and tighten muscles in targeted areas of the body. A healthy diet and activities to burn calories are also necessary to burn fat. It is worth noting that the location of body fat loss is linked to genetic factors. Therefore, there are no reliable scientific studies showing the ability of any of the herbs to reduce the fat of the buttocks, abdomen, or any other area of the body. Herbs that contribute to slimming despite the lack of herbs that are able to dissolve and burn fat in the body. However, some herbs that may promote weight loss when used in conjunction with diet and exercise. Among the herbs we mention, moringa, as eating morgana extract may contribute to reducing obesity and weight gain, as it helps to reduce accumulated fat in the liver and increase the breakdown of fats in the body. According to a study published in the magazine Frontiers in Pharmacology, in 2018. In addition, moringa plant extract contributes to lowering the levels of harmful cholesterol and triglycerides in the blood, as shown in another study published in Advances in Biology in 2014. Ginger. Eating ginger may help reduce obesity through some different methods, such as increasing heat production and lipolysis in the body, reducing fat accumulation, inhibiting absorption in the intestine, and controlling appetite, according to a study published in the journal Phytotherapy Research in 2017. Another study published in the magazine Critical Reviews in Food Science and Nutrition in 2018 indicated that ginger may contribute to lowering the body mass index and reducing the circumference of the buttocks. Cinnamon. It was found that eating cinnamon reduces the percentage of body fat, in a study published in the journal Proceedings of the Nutrition Society in 2008. And the study also indicated that cinnamon may also contribute to improving insulin sensitivity and reducing fasting blood sugar levels and cholesterol levels harmful to the blood in people with type 2 diabetes. Turmeric. There are no studies on the relationship of turmeric intake per se to weight loss. However, the active ingredient it contains, known as curcumin, may contribute to weight loss, and curcumin also has properties that make it reduce the formation of fat cells, in addition to its antioxidant activity. This reduces obesity and the health effects associated with it, according to the results of a study published in the journal Biofactors in 2013. And the results of another study published in the European Review for Medical and Pharmacological Sciences in 2015 showed that curcumin may affect positively in reducing the percentage of fats and lowering the index mass of the body after consuming it for 30 days. Fenugreek. Eating 8 grams of fenugreek fiber may significantly increase the feeling of satiety, which contributes to reducing the size of food rations in meals. According to the results of a study published in the journal Phytotherapy Research in 2009, as another study published in the journal Biomed Research International showed 2014. Fenugreek may help reduce fat digestion and absorption, and improve fat and sugary metabolism. Ginseng. Ginseng is one of the plants that have many health properties, as it was found that eating Korean ginseng twice daily for 8 weeks may contribute to reducing body weight. According to one of the preliminary studies published in the Journal of Ginseng Research in 2014. Cumin. As eating cumin may contribute to weight loss and body mass index for overweight people, according to one of the studies conducted on 78 people who are overweight, and was published in the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism in 2015. Common questions about herbs for slimming. What is the best or fastest herb for slimming? Weight loss requires a lot of time and effort, and it takes a long time commitment. And there are no proven scientific studies on the best or fastest herb to lose weight. What are the ingredients for slimming herbs? There are many products on the market that are sold as dietary supplements, consisting only of herbs and that help in losing weight. However, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has indicated that hundreds of these products actually contain unauthorized drug ingredients and require a doctor's prescription. And they may pose a health risk, and these materials include sibutramine and desmethylsiburamine, which have been withdrawn from markets in many countries. Honey contains many ingredients and carbohydrates, Sugars that include glucose and fructose are the main ingredients that give it a sweet taste. It also contains water and proteins, vitamins, minerals, enzymes and flavonoids. The lemon is one of the richest sources of vitamin C, in addition to small amounts of vitamin B and potassium. Lemon also contains citric acid and flavonoids, which help prevent kidney stones and reduce the risk of heart disease, according to the medicine website. Lemon is also a rich source of antioxidants, which help protect the body from cancer and heart disease. Benefits of honey with warm water and lemon. In addition to the delicious taste of honey, there are many therapeutic benefits, and when mixed with water and lemon combined contribute to multiple benefits. Here are some of these benefits. 1. Weight loss. Although honey contains large amounts of sugars, research and studies indicate that honey can lose weight. Mixing warm water with honey and lemon may contribute to weight loss. In fact, drinking more water during the day in addition to maintaining the body's moisture and activity, it makes the stomach feel full and stimulates metabolism and fat burning. With the addition of honey and lemon, the effect is greater on the speed of burning fat and losing weight. And the greatest benefit is when drinking the mixture on an empty stomach in the early morning upon waking up. This mixture is also an excellent alternative to processed sweetened drinks that contain large quantities of table sugar that is badly consumed. 2. Impact on the digestive system. Drinking warm water with honey and lemon in the morning helps to improve the work of the digestive system. The antiseptic properties of honey help reduce stomach acidity. Honey may also help to keep the colon working out. Honey and lemon with warm water may help rid the colon of bothersome gases and constipation, because the mixture moisturizes the body, softens the intestine and regulates its movement. 3. Impact on the immune system. Honey has antibacterial properties such as the effect of antibiotics. In a study presented at the Society for General Microbiology that showed that Manuka honey might help get rid of the problem of antibiotic resistance. In another study on Manuka honey published, it may help get rid of Clostridium bacteria that cause diarrhea and digestive problems. On the other hand, honey and lemon are two sources rich in antioxidants. Antioxidants help reduce the risk of heart and stroke, and some types of cancer. 4. Relieve cough. The World Health Organization recommended using honey as an anti-cough product. In a 2007 study, honey was shown to reduce coughing during sleep, especially in children with upper respiratory infections. With the warning not to use honey for children under the age of 1 year. 5. Effect on body fat. Honey with water can lower harmful cholesterol LDL and raise the beneficial cholesterol level, HDL. It may also help reduce triglycerides that increase the risk of heart disease. 6. Reducing acne problem. Using honey and lemon for the skin reduces the problem of acne. The lemon helps in removing excess oils from the skin, exfoliation and removing dead cells from them. In addition, honey has antibacterial properties and contains vitamins and substances that contribute to maintaining the freshness of the skin. 7. Food for hair. Honey and lemon can be used for hair, as honey moistens the scalp and maintains the softness of the hair, and lemon contributes to getting rid of dandruff and reducing hair loss. Honey recipe with water and lemon. The recipe can be prepared as follows. Prepare 2 cups of warm, not boiled water, because honey may lose its nutritional properties in boiling water. Add 2 teaspoons to warm water. Add lemon juice to the mixture. Honey damages. Everything has benefit. There are damages if there is an imbalance in its consumption, as well as honey. Here are some tips and warnings when consuming honey that must be noted. Make sure to choose high-quality honey, to ensure that it is not mixed with artificial sugars. Eat honey potent, and do not forget that it is high in calories and sugars. With regard to diabetes, although there are studies and research showing the positive effects of honey on diabetics, it is still not proven and confirmed. It is forbidden to give honey to children under 1 year of age, due to the risk of botulism toxin. If you are allergic to pollen, avoid eating honey because honey is originally made from pollen. Honey is generally safe for pregnant and breastfeeding women when eating with food in small quantities, but be careful when using it for a therapeutic reason. You should consult a doctor because there are not enough studies. Collagen is the most abundant protein in mammals, accounting for about 30% of the protein content in the human body. and is often considered the glue that carries the body together. Collagen is found in fibrous tissues such as skin, ligaments, and tendons, as well as in the bones, blood vessels, and cornea. From the eye and the digestive tract, collagen is vital to strengthening blood vessels and giving the skin its elasticity and strength, and collagen degradation causes wrinkles and other skin issues. And as a result, collagen is one of the most popular nutritional supplements among the elderly because of its healing properties to the skin. Collagen properties: the triple helix collagen and collagen structure has very good tensile strength and is one of the long structural fibrous proteins that support the cells of the structure from the outside, as well as support the majority of body tissues and amino acids. And consists of collagen amine NH2, and carboxylic acid, CoA, are from the functional groups, and the main elements of collagen are formed from hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen and carbon. Due to its high hydroxyproline content, collagen functions. There are more than 28 different types of collagen, as collagen fibers give strength and structure to many different parts of the body, which is one of the main components of the extracellular matrix, which is a distinctive feature of connective tissues in humans and other mammals. And collagen is necessary to maintain on the skin's freshness and reduced wrinkles. It is also necessary for the elasticity of the connective tissue in the skin, allowing it to expand and contract without damage. Collagen and age: as we age, we begin to slow collagen production and wrinkles begin to develop, as a result of which the cell structures begin to lose strength, which makes the skin appear fragile and less elastic, and wrinkles appear in a groove. In addition, hair loss begins to color and joints lose their elasticity, and the quality of the bones begins to deteriorate, and this explains the millions of people all over the world who seek different ways to stimulate collagen production, especially when wrinkles begin to appear. Filling the skin by injection is becoming increasingly popular to get rid of the lines and wrinkles associated with aging, according to a study published in the Archives journal Dermatology. And injections with dermal fillers that contain hyaluronic acid are believed to stimulate collagen production and restore damaged skin structure. When the first small wrinkles appear on the skin, we usually resort to anti-aging creams and costly cosmetic treatments. But did you know that our diet plays an essential role in delaying the aging mechanism of the skin, and that some foods enhance the production of collagen, that is, the protein responsible for the suppleness and protection of the skin from premature aging? Collagen is naturally available in tissues, hair, and nails to act as a protective, cellular adhesive. However, its manufacture in the body begins to decrease after the age of 25. And here comes the importance of eating foods that stimulate the mechanism of production in the body and prevent damage to tissues. Here are 10 anti-aging foods that you need to consume regularly to boost our collagen stock and keep young skin as long as possible. 1. Salmon. Salmon is rich in zinc, this mineral nutrient that provides the proteins necessary for collagen production. It is naturally rich in essential fatty acids that nourish the skin and maintain its youthful appearance. 2. Green vegetables. Consuming green vegetables, such as broccoli, peas, and beans, is an effective way to protect collagen from damage. Its richness in antioxidants helps protect the skin from premature aging. 3. Avocado. Avocado is distinguished by its high levels of antioxidants and vitamin E, which plays an essential role in protecting collagen from damage. 4. Eggs. The membranes inside the egg beads contain collagen, and the sulfur-rich egg allows it to boost collagen production in the skin. 5. Garlic. Garlic is characterized by its multiple benefits and its richness with sulfur, which helps to enhance collagen production in the skin, and maintains its health and balance its natural color. 6. Red fruit. Red fruit is rich in lycopene, an antioxidant that promotes collagen production in tissues. 7. Bone broth. It can be said that cow bone broth is the most naturally rich food in collagen, so do not hesitate to use it to prepare stews and soups. 8. Kiwi. Kiwi is a fruit rich in vitamin C, which in turn promotes collagen production. It is also rich in vitamin A and E that contribute to fighting aging. 9. Islands. The carrots contain a high level of vitamin A, which contributes to enhancing collagen production in the skin and reduces its damage, and it keeps the skin youth for as long as possible. 10. Milk and milk products. Milk, Dairy products and cheese contain amino acids that help boost collagen production in the skin. To get the benefits of different fasting, it is best to follow the following nutrition and health advice, which will help you achieve this. In the holy month of Ramadan, our lifestyles and behaviors usually change, and the biggest change is in our food in terms of quantity and quality, which may affect our health positively or negatively. So how can the greatest benefits be achieved from fasting? A healthy lifestyle ensures that we avoid many health problems and benefit our health and relieve us of some problems such as obesity and weight gain. He said, "May God's prayers and peace be upon him," in what Al-Tabarani narrated, "Fast and wake up." So despite the fact that the essence of Ramadan fasting is spiritual and religious, it also returns health benefits on our body. The benefits of fasting. Here are the most important benefits of fasting. Treating digestive problems. Fasting has long been used medically to control many health problems related to the digestive system, as it is an opportunity to relax the digestive system and an opportunity to reduce digestive secretions, and help maintain fluid balance in the body. Promote cardiovascular health, and protect it, as it has a role in helping to get rid of blood fat and reducing cholesterol in the body and maintaining blood pressure levels in the body. An opportunity to gain ideal weight, and help get rid of extra weight, by reducing the amount of calories entering the body. Maintaining and controlling sugar levels in the blood and its balance. So fasting is an opportunity to reduce blood sugar. It enhances the health and immunity of the skin. It reduces many of the symptoms of some skin diseases such as acne. An opportunity to rid the body of wastes, toxic substances, enhance liver health and immunity, and combat infections. It was also found that most people usually follow a healthy lifestyle in Ramadan, including their appetite for eating vegetables and fruits, and antioxidant sources that support immunity. An opportunity to get rid of addiction, in many forms, such as getting rid of addiction to nicotine by refraining from smoking, and getting rid of caffeine addiction. In addition to the above, we must not forget the role of Ramadan in strengthening social and family ties, restraint and habituation to patience, encouraging good morals, and achieving psychological comfort and a feeling of peace and calm. Tips to get the most out of the health benefits of fasting. To obtain the health benefits of fasting, which may help to perform worship in the blessed month of Ramadan actively and in a correct and healthy manner, it is preferable to follow the following nutrition and health instructions during the fasting period. Breakfast must be accelerated immediately after the call to prayer and start eating dates and water according to the noble sunnah of the Prophet. And you can replace dates with a grain of fruit or natural juice, in order to prepare the stomach to receive food, to raise the blood sugar level, and to reduce subsequent problems of indigestion. Drinking water in sufficient quantities at a rate of not less than 1.5 liters for adults is very important in the holy month and in hot climates. And it is usually advised to drink water with a body temperature or moderate temperature, as it is not recommended to drink very cold water that may lead to indigestion. It is recommended after eating dates and water that you start eating light appetizers, and it is recommended to eat salads and light soups, such as vegetable or noodle soup. Breakfast must be a comprehensive meal for all necessary nutrients and calories. It is necessary to be alert to digesting food and eating it slowly to avoid indigestion. Suhoor meal should be delayed a little before constipation to increase the chance of feeling full during the day. Eat a balanced and comprehensive suhoor meal for many essential nutrients and liquids. Avoid drinking caffeinated drinks such as coffee and tea, as they are diuretics and lead to loss of water and salt from the body. Vaginal yeast infection is a fungal infection that causes the vagina and vulva tissues at the opening of the vagina to become irritated, exudate, or feel very itchy. Vaginal yeast infections are also called vaginal candidiasis, a condition that affects up to 3 out of 4 women at some point in their lives. Many women face this situation at least twice. Vaginal yeast infection is not a sexually transmitted infection. However, there is a greater risk of developing vaginal yeast infection at the first regular sexual activity. There is also some evidence that the possibility of infections is linked to oral contact with the genitals, genital-oral sex. Medicines can effectively treat vaginal yeast infections. If you frequently experience yeast infections, that is, 4 or more times during 1 year, you may need a longer treatment dose and plan to maintain your health. Symptoms. The symptoms of yeast infection can range from mild to moderate, and include itching and irritation of the vagina and vulva, a burning sensation, especially during intercourse or during urination, redness and swelling of the vulva, pain and inflammation of the vagina, vaginal rash, thick, odor-free vaginal discharge, similar to the shape of cottage cheese, watery vaginal discharge, complex yeast infection. You may have a complicated yeast infection if you experience the following. You have severe signs and symptoms, such as severe redness, swelling, and itching that leads to rupture, cracks, or sores. You have 4 or more yeast infections a year. The infection was caused by a lower type of fungus. If you are pregnant, if you suffer from uncontrolled diabetes, weakness of your immune system due to certain medications or diseases such as HIV infection. When do you visit the doctor? Make an appointment with the doctor in the following cases. If this is the first time that you have symptoms of fungal infection. If you are not sure whether you have fungal infection or not. If these symptoms do not end after using the antifungal vaginal creams and cones that are taken without a doctor's prescription. I had new symptoms. The reasons. The fungus, Candida albicans, is responsible for most vaginal infections. The vagina naturally contains a balanced mixture of fungi and bacteria, including ovaries. Some bacteria, such as lactobacillus, prevent the overgrowth of fungi. But the balance can be disturbed. If candida growth occurs, or the fungi penetrate deep into the vaginal cell layers, this will cause signs and symptoms of fungus infection. An overgrowth of fungi can result from the use of antibiotics that cause imbalance of fungi and florobacteria in the vagina. Pregnancy, diabetes is not controlled. Weak immune system, oral contraceptives or hormone therapy that increases estrogen levels. Candida albicans is the most common fungicide that causes infection. Fungi infections caused by other types of ovarian fungi can be more difficult to treat, and require more powerful treatments. Risk factors. Factors that increase the risk of yeast infection include use of antibiotics. Yeast infection is common in women who take antibiotics. Broad-acting antibiotics, which kill a group of bacteria, also kill healthy bacteria in the vagina, which leads to excessive growth of yeast. Increased estrogen levels. Yeast infection is more common in women with high estrogen levels, such as pregnant women, women taking high estrogen pills or an estrogen dose. Uncontrolled diabetes. Women with uncontrolled blood sugar are more likely to develop yeast infections than women with uncontrolled blood sugar. Weakened immune system. Women with weakened immunity, such as a corticosteroid treatment or HIV infection, are more likely to have a yeast infection. Protection. To reduce the risk of developing a vaginal yeast infection, wear underwear containing a non-cramped cotton base. It may also help you avoid the following. Wearing tight pantyhose. Use a vaginal lotion, which removes some natural bacteria in the vagina, and that protects you from infection. Use scented feminine products, including bubble baths, tampons and sanitary pads. Hot tubs and very hot bathtubs. Unnecessary use of antibiotics during colds or other viral infections. Staying in wet clothes, such as swimwear and exercise wear, for long periods of time. Although the benefits of pets to the health of their owners in several ways, they also can transmit infection with diseases, some of them very painful or deadly. From care to, here are 7 common diseases people can suffer from dogs and cats. 1. Ringworm. Ringworm is a skin disease whose symptoms include itching, red rash, sometimes ring-shaped, and dry or wet, along with hair loss in the affected area. A fungal infection causes transmission between dogs, cats, horses, other animals, and humans. According to the University of California Veterinary College, infection can occur by touching a pet to a wound or to the surfaces of a sick dog or cat. 2. Scribbling the cats. Cat scratches symptoms are swelling or lesions at the site of scratching, swollen lymph nodes, fever, headache, muscle and joint inflammation, fatigue, and loss of appetite. In some cases, cat scratches are accompanied by the transmission of a Bartonella henselae infection, according to the Cornell College of Veterinary Medicine. About 40% of cats carry the bacteria Bartonella henselae, although many do not show symptoms. The infection is transmitted to cats through flea bites, so keeping cats indoors reduces the risk of cat scratching diseases, as well as washing hands well after playing with a cat. 3. Toxoplasmosis. Symptoms of toxoplasmosis include muscle pain, fever, headache, confusion, vomiting, and diarrhea. Most cat owners know toxoplasmosis, a parasitic disease that cats can transmit through feces. Cats, allowed to graze outside the home, infect the parasitic infection as a result of substances of a wild nature that carry parasites, which can remain for several months in the surrounding environment, according to Cornell College of Veterinary Medicine. Symptoms do not usually appear on infected cats, and therefore owners may not realize that they are at risk. 4. Leptospirosis. Leptospirosis is similar to the symptoms of influenza, including fever, headache, muscle pain, diarrhea, nausea and vomiting. Thin spiral is a potentially dangerous bacterial infection transmitted through water or urine. Dogs can pick them up from their environment by drinking contaminated water or coming into contact with an infected animal. Symptoms in dogs include fever, vomiting, abdominal pain, diarrhea, abstinence, severe weakness and depression, kidney disease, and impaired liver function, according to the Oregon Veterinary Medical Association. But there is a vaccine for dogs to protect them from the strains of thin spiral bacteria. 5. Pasteuriasis. Pasteurella symptoms are swelling, redness, pain, and warmth of the skin. Pasteurella bacteria are found in the respiratory system of cats and dogs. Pasteurella infection can be transmitted to humans through direct and indirect contact, such as dogs or cats, like bites or even cat scratches. According to the magazine Medicine and Life, it appears mostly as a localized skin infection and is treated with an antibiotic. However, according to Cornell College of Veterinary Medicine, bacteria can travel through the bloodstream and cause serious complications, including heart valve infection. 6. Scabies. Symptoms of scabies include severe itching, rash, dandruff in the affected area, hair loss, or crusting scabies, a common skin disease in dogs, and less frequent in cats, caused by mites. Dogs mange by infection from another infected animal, according to the PetMD website. PetMD explains that highly infectious mites dig under the skin, causing itching and irritation. The treatment takes weeks for both pets and humans alike, and a strong natural immune system actively contributes to ridding the body of parasites. 7. Deadly rabies. Symptoms: rabies can range from fear or aggression, excessive salivation, irregular walking, and paralysis. The lethal rabies virus kills about 59,000 people worldwide every year, according to statistics from the American Veterinary Medical Association. The virus is transmitted through the saliva of an infected animal through a bite. And once the visible signs of the disease appear, it becomes fatal and curable. Mammals only get rabies. Rabies vaccine is very effective in humans.